Hi, Gary LaFrancois, oldbadassdrummer.net. Today's tutorial is going to deal with drags. Well, to be more specific, the single drag. And there's several different ways to be able to play this sticking-wise and also for application. Well, actually, it's through application would be just through the stickings that I'm going to be showing you. So the first one, the traditional, is going to be played 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Next to it or below it on your rudiment sheet, you should see something that looks like this. A 16th note tied to a dotted 8th note, but with a drag in front. So it would be this. 1E and 2E and E, E. And they work really well in the drum kit. You can play the drag on a tom and stand on two different drums and play them back and forth. Sounds kind of cool. You can also play this as a triplet. 1 ola, 2 ola, 3 ola, 4 ola, 1 ola, 2 ola, 3 ola, 4 ola, 1. So you've got the drag in two strokes again, but in a triplet. 1 ola, 2 ola, 3 ola, 4 ola, 1 ola, 2, 3, 4, 1. You could play the single drag as a string of 16th notes. Because if you remember, the very first one had a sticking that was 1E and 2E and 3E and 4, right? So if you took that drag that was in front of the count, 1E and you kind of stretch that out, so it'd be more like two 16th notes, you would have this, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3. The next thing we can do with that is we can play those ideas in a 16th note grid, 1E and 2E and 3E like so, and you're going to be dragging or bouncing to get 32nd notes every third 16th note. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. You can also play it 1E and 2E and 3E, starting with the left hand on the E. You could play these as singled, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1, which is probably where the majority of you guys have heard or come across this sound. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. You could start with the left hand, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. You could put the accent in different places. 1E and 2E and 4, 1. You could play really any kind of combination of any of the ones that we've looked at, just to get an idea of being comfortable going back and forth between stickings, which might not be a bad idea to maybe kind of sidle up to a couple of stickings you feel real comfortable with and working with those first, before you worry about getting all the stickings down. Because the idea behind this video in particular is that you start taking these ideas to the drum kit and just find one and get as much information out of that as possible. Okay, off the drum kit. And you should do that so you're not actually learning a mathematical sequence, but you're learning something that is a musical thought or a musical word that you can plug into your language. Okay. So the last one is what I would call a single hand drag, meaning that you're going to be only on one hand. So instead of playing, you'd be playing. Very effective if you're going to stay in what some people call an asymmetric position, where one hand is staying still, the other one's going to be traveling, and then switches up and moves around. It's kind of an interesting sounding sticking. Left hand, of course, would be 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and you're for this. Let me go back a little technical information here. You need to kind of end up with the sticks in the air, right? If you're down here always, you're going to have to always make some extra motions, and it gets to be a little bit herky-jerky, all right? And so maybe a sticking that could sound really cool with what you're playing in your style, you're going to kind of go, I don't know, because it doesn't actually rolls off the drum, smoothly. So it would be this. See the return of the stick? That right there, that motion, or so there you have it in a nutshell. If you liked this video, please leave a comment. Tell your friends about them. They're free. They're on my website, oldbadassdrummer.net, under free tutorials. So until next time, happy drumming, and we'll see you soon.